What up, Kings? Hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about how AI is impacting campaign forecasting for programmatic campaigns. This will also apply for social campaigns, but in this particular example that I'm about to walk you through, I want to focus on programmatic. So let me jump into ChatGPT and I'll show you what is possible when you're just using the basic version of ChatGPT 5. So as you can see, I'm in ChatGPT 5 right now. And in this example, I'm using a client that I have out of New York. And this client is in the home healthcare niche. And one of the biggest challenges that they have is they've been relying on Medicare and Medicaid for the longest. And they're starting to feel the pain because the big beautiful bill that just passed a couple of weeks ago is impacting their bottom line. So now they're looking to pivot with a new strategy. So the first step I took was to do some background research on how the big beautiful bill is impacting them. They already gave me this information, but I wanted to do my own research. As you can see, all I had to do was enter in a very simple prompt, how the big beautiful bill is impacting Medicare and Medicaid. As you can see, they're talking about big beautiful bill is going to do massive cuts. People are going to experience loss of coverage. So this confirms already what the client is feeling. And that's why they're scrambling to do a pivot. Instead of them relying only on Medicare, I recommended that they should start focusing on wealthy clients that can pay them out of pocket, private paying clients. Because to a wealthy client, if they're to get a home health aid, they can easily afford to pay a home health aid out of pocket. So this is the pivot that I recommended that they should consider. And then they're on board with that strategy. So now I need to do my research to figure out where are all these wealthy clients and how do we target these wealthy clients? Also, what kind of message, brand messaging, can we put in front of these clients so that they can consider working with this, home healthcare agency? And again, I relied on ChatGPT. Let me show you what I did. I created another prompt. As you can see, it only took me 2 minutes. And all this information would have taken me days. Maybe I would have to collaborate with a marketing department, a different research team, and all that information would have been very expensive and time consuming and a headache. And chances are, I would have gotten that information from a third party. And by the time that information got to me, it would probably have been watered down already. So check it out. At the top here, all I did was I asked for what are the wealthiest zip codes by net worth, not by household income. Net worth to me is more important than household income because household income, as you know, people are losing their jobs, people are getting laid off. So I prefer to go with net worth because they're people who are in stocks, crypto. So, they have assets. A lot of these people, they have assets. Those are the people that I want. So I asked, where are they? Where do they live in New York State? And also, I want to prioritize the zip codes with the most retired people and who are also willing to pay out of pocket for that service. All it comes down to when you're using AI or ChatGPT in this example is to ask the right questions so you can get the right information back. And of course, within 2 minutes and 1 second, I got everything that I needed. For example, as somebody who's lived in New York City, this information is very accurate. I know all these neighborhoods. Obviously I haven't been to all of them, but I know this is where the rich people are. And also as somebody who lived in Manhattan, I know Tribeca and Soho, Upper East Side are, where the rich people are, the billionaires and the millionaires, the ultra wealthy. So this information is very accurate and it's backed by census data. I can extract all this data and put it into one slide, and ChatGPT can do that within a couple of minutes, if not seconds. It's amazing. Next, I take all this data and I go into my DSP and plug in all these zip codes into my DSP, as well as adding my audience segments. So let me jump into my DSP right now and I'll show you exactly how I do that. All right, so we're in my favorite DSP now, StackAdapt. And I think StackAdapt has one of the best, if not the best, forecasting tool that I've ever used of any DSP. And I've used DV360, Yahoo, Amazon, you name any DSP, I've used it before. Out of all of them, I think StackAdapt is the best. It's very detailed and I like it. So all I had to do was take all those zip codes in the neighborhoods that I generated from ChatGPT and I plugged in all those zip codes down here, mostly towns and then the zip codes. So these are the zip codes of in Manhattan. Of course, these are the towns, the Hamptons and stuff. Also, if you look at the map, you know Long Island, you know the Hamptons is over here, you know, all these other rich neighborhoods. And you can also download this map so you can put it into your deck to present to the client. So that's what I'm going to do. Next is audiences. I won't go through everything, obviously, but I just want to kind of show you the basics. So you can kind of see some of the audience segments that I have access to here. I have so many audience segments. As you can see, home health care decision makers. So even within those wealthy neighborhoods, I'll be able to target all of those people that are decision makers. My client is going to be very happy. This is amazing. And also, I am able to take keyword phrases from their search campaigns. This is the most amazing thing about Stack Adapt. They gave me exact keyword phrases that they're using for their search campaigns. And I'm able to build custom audiences for those. These are people that are searching for the services, people that are searching for home caregivers, and then people that are searching for home care agencies. So plug that in there and it builds out an audience. Amazing. And then out of that, I can also add filters by age. Yeah, so there's so many filters that I can add on top of that. You get the idea. And with all that data, all that information, I'm able to get a forecast. Daily maximum potential reach. That's really all I care about. How many people can I potentially reach in that wealthy neighborhood? And Stack is saying 15,000 people. That's a lot. And then lifetime is 33,000 people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of decision makers. So all I have to do is run my campaign at maybe a frequency of seven exposures to all of these 15,000 people. You know, we're going to make some impact in those wealthy neighborhoods. And this is across connected TV, display, native, video. But let me show you how AI also impacts how you generate creative. So one of the biggest challenges that this client has is generating video creative. They don't have any video creative. That's why they're kind of hesitant to run connected TV and online video. But now, thanks to AI, you can generate a custom commercial based on the kind of prompt that you feed it, targeting to wealthy clients. So let me show you the kind of commercial that is possible when you are leveraging AI.
In the previous videos, I've covered how to target a lot of these wealthy areas using TV commercials, YouTube ads. I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, well, how am I going to shoot a commercial? Do I need a big production and all this stuff? Well, here's the good news. There's artificial intelligence for that now, AI. So what AI is able to do is create a video commercial for you guys. So if you guys work with me, I'll actually create one of these ads. Check out this ad real quick.
In the golden years of life, trust becomes more precious than gold. At Compassionate Care, we understand the delicate balance of preserving dignity and ensuring safety for your loved ones with dementia or Alzheimer's. Our highly trained African caregivers bring warmth, expertise, and cultural sensitivity to every luxury home. We rigorously screen and continuously monitor our staff because your peace of mind is our top priority. Our caregivers are more than just helpers. They're companions, confidants, and guardians of your family's legacy. With state-of-the-art technology, we provide transparent care and real-time updates, keeping you connected and informed. We don't just manage symptoms, we celebrate life, creating joyful moments and preserving precious memories. Your loved one's financial security is sacred to us. Our strict protocols protect against any form of exploitation. Choose Compassionate Care, where trust is our foundation and your family's well-being is our mission. Your loved ones deserve a guardian angel. We're here to earn our wings. Visit our website or call today for a personalized consultation.
So this commercial, I created it about 6 months ago. And this is before VO3. Because VO3, I think, launched about 3 months ago. AI can generate a better commercial than what you just saw. We can create a better commercial than this. It's amazing. So AI can do so much with such a small team. Because all I have to do now is just come up with the creative concept of my commercial. It can create it. Not only is AI giving me all the market research data within minutes, but it can create a commercial within minutes. Absolutely amazing, guys. If you're ready to work with the best, this means that you're ready to get your campaign forecasting done using AI, because we're an AI-focused agency. AI is our operating system. If you're ready to work with the best, come up with a strategy, come up with the media plan, come up with the campaign forecast so you know exactly how many people you're reaching. With enough data, you don't need a big budget anymore. Because the economy is struggling, a lot of advertisers are going to be looking for maximum results with small budgets. So if you're ready to work with the best to maximize efficiencies, then schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video. I'll talk to you soon.